Course Spotlight. I am Kathy Lawson, Chief Knowledge Officer of the Great Discovery, and I'm happy to be hosting this tonight. So Stephen Walters is back again. He's been here a couple of times, and every single time he comes, it's completely amazing. So for those of you that don't know Stephen, give me a minute to introduce him, and then I'm going to turn it over to him and let him amaze you. So Stephen Walters, he's more than just a teacher. He's a catalyst for transformation. Stephen is dedicated to helping people find their voice, strengthen their confidence, and avoid the trap of burnout in today's demanding world. Over the last 14 years, Stephen has coached more than 1,300 students and professionals, building a proven reputation for delivering strategies that stick. His diverse background includes time in the radio industry, teaching sales and marketing, and 7 entrepreneurial ventures, all centered on working closely with people. These experiences fuel his practical, results-driven approach. So whether he's in the classroom, online, or on stage, Stephen's mission is clear: to help you communicate with impact, build unshakable confidence, and create a life free from burnout. Tonight, Stephen's going to tell us about his course called Reclaim Your Work Life. It's all yours, Stephen.
Is that all I did? Yeah, I went through it. I missed about a dozen things, but I think for the sake of time, we need to cut it off at that. So, hi everybody. Hope you're doing great today. I was in the classroom today, and it's cold here in Northeast Ohio. So, if my voice gets a little scratchy, that's why. Plus, I've been up since I think 3:40 a.m. I started my day early today, as I always do. I'm always up on the computer around 5 a.m. So, today I'm going to talk to you about occupational wellness and how to avoid burnout, and my eyes are already watering from being so tired today. So we'll see what I can do with this. The course, Catherine, can you mention to Sandra what I was talking to you about in the chat so she can do that in the background while we're doing this? That would be awesome. All right, so we are. Oh wait, I got to hit share here, don't I? I'm just gonna do the screen. I believe that'll work. All right, please verify that you can see my screen here. Somebody chime in. Can you see that? I believe you should. That's the course on the Great
Yes.
Discovery. This is a premium course. I'm going to take that away from you real quick because I want to focus on what we call the workbook. This course, this was supposed to be done 2 months ago, but this course, as usual, my courses aren't tiny. They're decent size. They're meaty, if you will. And if you're vegan, I apologize for that. There's a lot of roughage in it. How's that? But it's smoothed out the best we can. So let me show you the PowerPoint that we have here today. And if my cohort Troy shows up, he will be here too. But I'm going to show you his picture. I've got so many windows open here too. Here we go. All right. So reclaim your work life. It's the burnout proof career reset. And this is about finding clarity by building powerful job tools. And it'll help you design a career that energizes you instead of draining you. If you're like me, I've had jobs that drained me of energy. I've had some that have energized me. As Catherine mentioned, I've had 7 of my own creations. Some have drained me, most have energized me, but I only do one right now because that's the one that energizes me the most. So you can see I'm here, and then Troy, he's my cohort there. We actually share the same birthdays, so we're very, very similar in our thinking.
And I am here.
Oh, good. Troy, hi. I can't see the chat,
Hello.
but he's here. So we're going to call on Troy once in a blue moon. So, because Troy, I'm going to call Troy. He doesn't know this. He's the backbone. I'm the muscle. So, Troy, we work really good together. So let's see what we came up with. All right. We have a modern work crisis. And this is where a lot of us, we've been lied to our whole lives about jobs. And because mainly we've grew up hearing the same story that if you do well in school, you get a degree, you apply for jobs, you get hired, you can be successful. But that system just doesn't fit today's job market. It's just outdated. It's built for a time when degrees were rare and loyalty was rewarded. I have 3 master's degrees. So is that rewarded? No. But what it does, it helps me pass on new information to new people. Here's a quick reality check. And again, this is from 2024. This is the latest we could find. Most of these are from Glassdoor. I just want to get that out of the way up front. What these numbers tell us about the job market today is this. And again, about a year ago, that a single corporate job opened roughly about 250 applications is what applied for it. Only 4 to 6 of those candidates were actually invited to interview, and less than 1% of the applicants were ultimately hired. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot. It's not. When I was looking for a higher education job for the full-time in the administration and the bureaucracy, which now I'm glad I'm not in it, there was up to 500 people applying with maybe 3 interviews, 1 person being hired. This is why I like teaching. There's less stress. I like less stress. The average time to fill a job back then was 36 to 44 days. So the time an ad went out till the time somebody was hired was nearly a month, month and a half. And of course, that depends on the industry and the need for the job. This is roughly 73% of job seekers. They came back and said in some interviews and surveys that job hunting was one of their life's most stressful experiences. I can concur with that. I've had some that were great where people knew me ahead of time, being flown on somebody else's credit card to a foreign city, and just amazing things happen. Why does I want to say educational wellness, but it's occupational wellness matters, even though it's an educational course. Occupational wellness it's not about working harder or chasing endless titles. When I was in my young 20s, I was chasing titles and the money and all that stuff, and I'd work hard, and it didn't get me anywhere. It just stressed me out, and it taught me that I'm an entrepreneur. That's my genetic defect. I am an entrepreneur. This course is about creating balance in your life. If a career drains your health, your time, your energy, eventually it's going to rob you of your happiness and your fulfillment in life. If you have a career that's aligned with your values, we just heard about this, supported by resilience and healthy boundaries, it allows you to thrive in every other area of your life. Life should not just be about work. For some people, it is, and there's reason for that. But generally, most of us, you work 8 hours a day. Some of us work 16 to 18 on rough days, but there are other parts of life. When your work starts aligning with your values and your goals, it will fuel your energy instead of draining it. That's a real key purpose of this course. So the bottom line is this. There's many bottom lines. It's not like hitting red in the accounting books. When you reclaim your work life, you're creating a burnout-proof career reset that will equip you with clarity. It's going to provide you with tools in this course, and it's going to give you the confidence to take control of your career, not somebody else's, yours. And this is without sacrificing your well-being because, again, it's about work-life balance. In this course, you're going to discover how to clarify your direction with a career alignment map. Troy was instrumental on this. We had to rearrange it to work from Troy's background into the normal world. And there's a lot of backstory in this. Troy and I could probably speak for, we have months and months on this stuff, but we're just giving you the short version of this. This map can help you stop wasting energy on roles that don't fit, because sometimes jobs just don't fit who you are, but because of circumstances, you had to take the job, i.e. you have to pay bills, you have to eat, you have to keep a roof over your head, feed your family, et cetera, et cetera. This course will help you discover how to create modern job tools. Resumes, cover letters, they've been around for a long time. They're probably not going anywhere, but there's new ways to do them. Now we have a digital presence, and we talked about LinkedIn in this course, and this showcases your true strengths in a very tight little window, usually on somebody's cell phone. You're also going to learn how to tap into the hidden job market with the Dream 100 networking and referral strategies. Troy came up with this one. It sounds overwhelming. When I first read it, I was like, wow, do I even know 100 people anymore? Yeah, but can they help me? And this is something really unique. And it's very interesting when you read about this in our workbook. You need to also discover how to prepare for interviews with confidence. My background too is teaching communications and how to interview and how to talk to people. This is a huge thing. When I'm talking to 18-year-olds, their confidence is usually pretty low when they're put in a stressful situation. And using the STAR stories and the CAR stories, we didn't put that in the PowerPoint, it helps create a calm framework that can highlight your values in a very well-practiced and natural way of doing it. You'll also discover how to handle rejection with resilience, because resilience can help beat burnout. And that's one of the main themes of my life right now, is avoid burnout. We do this through practical tools that will help protect your energy while rebuilding your confidence. You might say, well, I'm confident. Well, what if you have that 1 week moment? That 1 week moment, it's natural, we're human, but you need to learn to overcome that very quickly. You also will discover how to transition into new roles with boundaries that prevent burnout that are going to set you up for long-term success. When you take a career job, it's not, well, I'll try it for 6 months and then I'll spend another 6 months looking for another job. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. If you're going to get a career as a young person, you want it for a long time. For those of us that are already at the end of our careers, well, this is my new career, creating courses, and I would like to keep doing this for as long as I can. So basically, by the end of the course, you'll have a burnout-proof career system that you can and you should use anytime your work life feels off track. Now, if you're an entrepreneur like me, a lot of this stuff may not apply, but it does when you start tearing it apart and tweaking it. It really can. One of the things we do in life when things get tough is we pray. And if you're not a prayer, this actually is very neutral. It's not religious, but it's very spiritual. I learned about this when my grandmother was suffering from cancer. She taught me the serenity prayer, and I changed it for job seekers. It goes like this: grant me the serenity to accept the rejections and delays I cannot control, the courage to change my approach and take intentional action, and the wisdom to know the difference. We also want to redefine success. Traditional success equaled hustle and exhaustion. If you don't go home totally worn out, you're not doing your job, right? That's how it was. Now, true success is about balance, clarity, and fulfillment, at least on your end. Troy and I joked about this a couple weeks ago. You got to get the job. You got to keep the job. You got to love the job because your work should energize you, not exhaust you. That basically brings us to this course. It has 5 modules, not including the foundations, the introduction, and it's broken up for 3 different types of people: those who need to get the job, those who need to keep the job, and those who love the job and want to keep doing the job. So in these modules, we have how to build a strong foundation for your job search with clarity and strategy, because you don't want to just go in and hodgepodge it and shotgun it. You want to go in laser focused. You don't want to waste your time and energy doing whatever it takes. You want to do specifically what it takes. In module 2, we prepare you and your documents, both physically and digitally. We're going to have you audit yourself online. As I tell my students, before you graduate college, you need to do a full audit of everything online, going back to your MySpace posts, everything. If it doesn't help you succeed in getting a job, copy it, delete it, do what you have to do, hide it. In module 3, we craft application tools that work in today's job market. In module 4, we learn about resilience strategies to handle rejection and avoid burnout, because part of job seeking, unfortunately, is being told no or crickets, hearing nothing. And that can hurt, especially when you think you are the number one person on the planet for a job. And in module 5, we transition smoothly after the offer, after you're hired, and so you can set yourself up for long-term success. I'm trying to watch my time here too. Got a few minutes here. All right. So in the course, some things you're going to learn. It sounds repetitive, but it's not. It's additional to what we just went over. By the end of the course, you're going to be able to assess your current occupational wellness. You're going to be able to apply resilience habits at work, and these boost your motivation and engagement with your coworkers without leading to burnout. Support systems are really important when you get a job. We also are going to learn about setting boundaries with confidence, and also recognizing red flags that signal a change is needed. If you've ever had a job that the hair on the back of your neck started to stand up going, something's not right here, no matter what it is, and you ignore it, you're going to go down a rabbit hole that's going to lead you to burnout or something worse. So you have to be aware of these. You also have to have a reset framework to reflect, adjust, and sustain long-term progress. This course is for professionals who want to stay productive without burning out. It's for entrepreneurs building businesses that don't consume their personal lives. That's an oxymoron with me because it does consume my life, but this is my life. This is what I do. It's for students preparing for the workforce who want to set healthy patterns from the start. This could be taken as young as, I'm going to say, about 16, 15, 16, depending on the maturity rate. It's not just college, not master's, not PhD. And it's for anyone in transition between jobs seeking to realign their work and their goals and values. Or if you're just applying for a higher level job, that can be stressful too if you don't have the right support system. I am going to, we have about 8 minutes left. So I'm going to let you read these pretty quick. Basically, if you've ever felt like job searching is a full-time job without the paycheck, you are definitely not alone. Big stress on that. I'm just going to show you the table of contents. We're not going to go through these. Obviously, the workbook is pretty extensive. The workbook is 160 pages, by the way. So I'll let you peruse these as you can see it. There's 5 lessons. There are 54 videos and 56 lessons in this course while you're reading on here. In module 2, we have 7 lessons. The end of this is a live mock interview coaching. Now, this one was really unique. Without having an app to do this, they're out there. They can be a little expensive to run. What I did a video where it's me asking you, the interviewee, a question. And then I sit there for 90 seconds and I make faces. I look around just like a real interviewer would do. And you would talk to me, even though I can't respond back. I'm just there moving. It's not AI. I can't answer back on the questions and the answers, but it gives people that 90-second window to get their answer. And if they go longer, they're gonna be like, next. It's just too long. You got to keep it inside a short and concise window. So it's a good practice video. You just let it run and you practice it. The rejection, resilience, and burnout protection is a really important module. A lot of people don't realize you can burn out and might burn out very quickly from job searching. When I was looking in higher academics, I think I spent a good year searching. I probably sent out 100, 150 applications. I heard back once. That was brutal. That's when I went to a friend of mine and said, hey, do you guys need any teachers? He's like, yeah. I was like, so I started teaching. Pretty easy stuff. Again, support systems. Again, there's 7 lessons in this. In module 4, this is after you get the job. What do you do now? You get the job, you get the paycheck, you work, you go home, you go to work, you go home. Again, you got to know what's going on with the job. And we only have 6 lessons in that one. It's a short one, but it's busy. There is a lot of templates and fill in the blanks in this one. I'll show you the workbook here in just a minute. In module 5, it's the wrap up. It's the integration. How does this all apply together? And I also reintroduce you, for those of you that don't know, I created the Wheel of Success. And in that Wheel of Success, there's 8 areas of human wellness that we need to be self-aware of. There's physical, emotional, and intellectual, financial, occupational, social, spiritual, and environmental. And Troy, what does it stand for?
Well, if you take the first letter of all 8 of those things, it says pi phosi, although you have it as p phosi at the moment. We usually switch intellectual and emotional, right?
I guess I'm burned out.
But that's how I remember it. It's pi phosi, right? Because I work for the federal government. We love our acronyms.
Yeah, Troy's got some great acronyms. So, typo. I get only a silver star, not a gold star in this one. And this one's only got 3 lessons. It's short, but it's the wrap up, and it's some pretty important stuff too. All right, so why is this course different before I show you the workbook? This course is different because we're not here to give you generic advice like network more or grind harder, right? I hear that. I have 4 YouTube channels. That's all I hear. I'm like, stop it. Give me specific advice. Generic advice no longer works for me. Yeah, it's foundational. It's always good to know your foundations, but I like hyper specific focused advice, and that's what we try to do. If Matt was here, Matt, are you on? It's be smarter, faster, but I think of Matt when I think of this line. We'll build a smarter, more sustainable way to make intentional moves, not desperate ones. There's a really important section on this. If you make desperate moves on taking a job, there's a lot that can go wrong with that. So you do have to be careful on this. I want to keep moving forward on here. Again, the course, it has a downloadable PDF. It's a 160-page workbook. Once I take out all the typos, we're probably going to publish it because it's definitely worth publishing. It is available on the unfried.com website. So if you go to that, you can see that down here at the bottom, the www.unfried.com. That'll link you to the book and some of the other courses. Again, I have 7 other courses with Troy that we created on the Great Discovery platform, dealing with those other 8 areas of wellness. We still have social, spiritual, and environmental to do. And I don't think they're going to get finished this year. It's going to be really tough to get them done. But we do have a Facebook group. It's a private group that we could go and chat and have private discussions. And you'll also obviously have free access to my YouTube channel. which is called Break Free from Burnout. And if you go to the youtube.com at avoid burnout, you'll find that. The book, well, I can't show it to you, I'm not on camera, but that's the book cover all the way opened up. It's $14.95 on Amazon. If you go get the PDF version, it's $8.95, and it's an instant download. It's not Kindle, it's a straight PDF version. And you'll get it. If you want the fancy cover, I like that one. It's more on Amazon, but just go get the PDF. It's definitely worth doing. Now, here's some things, and hopefully Sandra fixed this for us. Hopefully, I tried to do it. It wasn't working. Only on the Great Discovery is this course offered with the videos and the workbook. It's $97. It probably should be about $497. But Troy and I believe that this is such important information. We got to price it so people can afford it. First of all, if they're out of work, they can't afford $497. So we're out there trying to help people with this. Now, today, and only today, by midnight tonight, I want to do a 95% off offer on this. So you right here, right now, can get this. It should be less than $5. I tried to get the code work, and hopefully Sandra can fix that, or just change the course price, Sandra, for $5 until tomorrow, and we can fix that then. So take advantage of that on the Great Discovery. All right, let me, oh, no, I got to keep sharing. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Okay, I'm good on that.
So Steven, Sanders working on that, but you also had like just 50 people. Do you want it open and just until tomorrow night?
We could do tomorrow night, and I could always up it if I start seeing, because I'll be watching it. If I start seeing it's getting up in the 30s or 40s or 50s, I can always open it up. We're not against that. The main thing is if you take advantage of the offer, give us some social proof, give us a review. I mean, be critical about it. Does it help you? Does it hurt you? How does it affect you? If you've got a young adult in your house, maybe a 16-year-old, and they need parts of this, they don't need the whole workbook. Just pick out the parts for the new job person. If it's somebody, it's like, Mom, Dad, I got to get that manager job. What do I do? How do I do it? Give them the middle section. If it's somebody that's got their new career, say they just got a new gig as an accountant and they just love the firm and it's a great loving firm, give them that last part. So again, you don't do the whole workbook. If you do, it's got to be taught over a semester. It could take that long to do if it's done right. And I'm going to actually be approaching my college to see if I could teach something like this. They usually don't accept things like this because it doesn't meet their certain demands. We'll put it that way. Troy and I believe in neutrality. So,
okay, so I want to make sure I got it right, Steve. So I went and worked on you want 95% off, right?
Correct. It should be
$4.85.
because of the discount if you're in Genius Club.
Here's the right.
$4.85. Yep.
Yes, that's if you're in the Genius Club.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
So make sure you're in the Genius Club. I think you heard about that, or the AI Genius Club, right?
Yeah. Well, and it will take this discount over. It won't stack the discounts. So it'll take this discount or it'll take the AI Genius Club. So
okay,
yeah,
well, that was something good to know. I didn't even know.
We don't stack discounts. So yeah, no, they'll get it for $4.85, guys. And there's up to 50 people can get that, guys. That's a great deal for this course.
Really great deal. Yeah.
That is a really good deal. Get that.
Yeah,
course.
just the workbook alone, to give you an idea, is $19.95 on my website.
Yeah, so grab it, you guys. That is a really good deal. And this is so important what Steve teaches. It really, really is. I mean, your job is everything. So I feel very strongly about this stuff.
And Troy and I crossed over into Ikigai, if you're familiar with that. If not, it's a Japanese term that can open your mind and expand some of the ways you think about things. It's just a different approach. There's probably a limitless or an unlimited amount of approaches on how to treat life and jobs. We just picked one avenue and went down that path.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and one thing I'll add too, if I may, one thing we didn't include, one of the reasons why I started my business to help job seekers find new opportunities is there was a study that was done by Gallup, one of the companies that runs a lot of polling data for elections and everything else. 91% of the people that have jobs are disengaged and don't enjoy their jobs. 91%. So we don't have an unemployment problem. We have an underemployment problem where people are just, going through the motions at work. And, Six Sigma, which is what you were talking about earlier here, that's like they can't even dream of One Sigma, right?
Exactly.
So So, I mean, this, the whole effort here of the Great Discovery and what Stephen and I work so hard to do is just get people to enjoy their vocation so that they can be fully present and contribute as much as they can, which is going to make the world a better place.
Mhm.
Yep.
If you can take that and marry it with the Great Discovery course, one of the things that we teach in there is aligning what you do with your core values. If your core value don't include being an engineer, you're not going to be happy being an engineer. So you
Don't I know it?
take it
Yeah.
exactly.
My
Take a
friend
step-
who was an
yeah,
engineer, he started in engineering, went into philosophy, and ended up a lawyer.
exactly, because you've got to find what aligns with your core values, and that's why this is so important, guys. It's all integral. It all works together, and it's just it's the end of the day. If you don't get up and want to go to work, why are you doing that work? I'm gonna ask you that
Exactly.
question, right?
Speaking of other important things, I'll just do a quick shameless plug here. The other courses we have. So we're going to be changing the thumbnails on these, and some of these are going to go into premium. They're going to come out of Genius Club. We're going to redo them, beef them up a bit, make them, I don't want to say, well, more modern. There's some things I learned even about while I'm doing these courses. But the ones down on the bottom here are the biggies for us. Creating a burnout proof budget. Actually, I have not done that one yet. That one's coming up in about 2 weeks. I'll be presenting that one. We have the Reclaim Your Work Life. The Confidence Formula is my communication course. That's only got, I think, 146 lessons in it. That's $197. That's a big one. And the Break Free from Burnout course is another one. That's in the Genius Club right now. So that can help out. But we're going to have all 8 areas of the human wellness covered eventually. So it's going to be pretty good. And then the book, there's the pretty cover with my Phoenix. Any questions? Anything I can help you with or Troy can help you with? Casey, I see. Yes, the 95% discount should apply for those who are not Genius Club members. Sandra, can you confirm that's true?
Yeah, the 95% will apply to anyone purchasing that course. So how the discounts work in the Great Discovery, if you go in and you're in the Genius Club and you buy a course, you're going to get 10% off. But if you use a discount that's not the Genius Club discount, like this discount that Steve is offering, that discount will override anything with the Genius Club. So we don't stack them. The thing is we don't stack the discounts. So you can't get the 95 plus another 10. That would be 105%, right? Steve would owe you money then.
Well, technically, we could say we're headhunters and we get, just 1% of your annual salary for the first 3 years.
There you go. There you go. So, but yeah, no, we don't stack those with the creator discounts. And this is the creator discount from Steve, guys. If you're an affiliate and you want to go share this discount, you can go out to the site and click on the green discounts available and find it in that list, and you can share it as an affiliate and share that as an affiliate discount link. Okay, so there's 2 ways that it can be done. So either
But
one.
it's a limited time only, and then it goes back
It's
to
a limited
97.
time only. That's exactly right. And there's only 50 available. And I did put it through tomorrow because I think that's what you had on your
That's
other.
fine. Yeah, that'll be okay.
Today and tomorrow, so it gives people a little time to get in there and get it. So
Yeah, and one more thing that I didn't have in this that I didn't mention, Troy and I are available for help with this kind of work. Troy does more on his end. I do more on the interviewing end because of the communication specialist that we help with the interview, mock interviews. And if you want, we can beat you up. As I tell my students who do speeches, public speeches, I say, look, I'm not grading you to rip your soul out and destroy you. I'm here to support you to make you better. I always tell students, if you want me to do that, I'll do that. I can make you cry, but I don't want to. The whole idea is to make you feel good and go home with a smile and a job.
Constructive criticism, right, Steve?
Extremely constructive criticism.
And we have to look at what we're doing wrong to make ourselves better. Okay, so that's one thing that we as humans have to accept. But
and if it's painful, pain is just weakness leaving the body.
Exactly, it will make you grow. I used to have a horrible time getting up and speaking like I did tonight was a big challenge for me. I would prep for weeks. I would prep for weeks, you guys, trying to prep and script everything out. And you know what I learned after a lot of constructive criticism, and it was hard for me at first, but what I learned is if I just spoke from my heart, that things went a lot better. And so that's what I do now. And I learned that through constructive criticism. And so that's got to just have an open mind, right? Change your way of thinking.
Get on my YouTube videos. I got a whole channel, the Mindful Communication Revolution, that deals with that stuff.
Yeah.
I've got, I forget how many videos now, 1,400 videos.
Oh,
There's a lot. Yeah.
Jonathan, one last question, guys. Oh, we can't hear you, Jonathan.
Oh,
You're not on mute though. You got the right
microphone.
Yeah, your microphone. Look at click the little caret, the arrow on by the microphone, and see if you can select a different microphone. Down in the bottom tray on the Zoom window, there's a little microphone. Try that. No, can't hear you. Do you want to put it in chat?
I don't lip read real good, but I can try.
Oh, Gregory Todd. Let's go to Gregory real quick while Jonathan works on his mic. Yes, Gregory.
Okay, I'm in the shopping cart right now, reclaim your work life, and it's still showing 97. Where do I go to add the coupon code?
Type
Okay,
in
wait. No, hold on. I'll tell you what to do. No, you don't type anything in. Hold on. It is in a link. Take the link out of chat, log into your account, right? So log into your Great Discovery account, and then take the link and paste it into the URL once you're logged in, and refresh the page, and that discount will come up. It's all automatic. You don't type anything into the discount code. There's no code. It is a link. All you do, Steve, is share that link. But a person needs to be signed into their account and then paste it into the URL.
That's why it didn't work.
And it will come up. Yep, and it'll come up. It's all automated. There's no more typing in a code. Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing like
That's why it didn't work. So I probably had it right the first time.
Guys.
Yeah,
So
and then if it's a brand new person, they just put the link in the URL and the discount comes up and they click on purchase, and it'll take them right through signing up as for a new account if it's a new person. Yeah, we're the Great Discovery. We don't do old school type in a coupon code. It's all automatic now, all links.
Okay. Jonathan, were you able to get in there and talk yet? Here, I'll ask you to unmute. Maybe that'll help.
No, it's working. Oh my gosh, yeah, your microphone must be off or something.
If you have a Yeti, make sure you push the button. If I forget to do it, mine still blinks.
Yeah. Oh, Jonathan, we're sorry. Do you want to type it in chat?
Write it on paper and hold it up. I've done that before.
Old school.
It works.
Okay, is everybody able to get the discount link to work now? Gregory, you got it?
No, it's not working.
Okay. So
Right, Sandra, what's that link? Can I?
Right here. Hang on. Log into your account. The Great Discovery
account.
Now I got a thing on my thing. Okay, so here's the link again. Log into your account and then take that link and put it into the URL when you're logged in, and refresh, hit it, and then hit enter, and it'll bring up the coupon here. I will actually share my screen and show you guys, okay?
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Okay, I grabbed the one that said Wheel of Success, so I'll try again.
Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna
So here.
I'll share the screen and show
you. When you click on that link, here, I could share my screen. It'll look like that.
Yeah, there you go. But you want to log in if you have an account, log into your account, and then put that in the URL and bring it up, and then just click proceed to checkout. Proceed.
I gotta brag. That's really impressive. Thank you.
That is. Okay.
Yeah, is that not cool?
Wow.
That's how they work. Yeah, it's all by electronic links now, guys. No typing in a code. No, my gosh, I mistyped the code.
And it keeps track of how many people
are. It does everything.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Exactly right.
I'm glad I changed that from 0.
I deleted the one you had, Steve. I don't know what you did, but I just deleted it and redid it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay. You're good. No worries. We got you.
Nice.
Okay, any other questions? And Steve, you're sharing yourself on the...
Oh. Oh, wait,
Any other questions? Did everybody get the link working now? Casey, did it work for you?
Yes.
Jonathan got it. Yay. Okay, good.
Thank you so much.
That is next level on the purchase now. That is
Isn't
great.
it?
That really is next level. That's like 6 levels.
Yeah. And so also, guys, I want to remind you, I'm going to show you something really quick, okay? Just so that you guys know. So I'm logged into my account, right? I'm logged in. And so I just paste this here, right? I paste it there and it brings me right to the discount. I click purchase and it takes it right into, I have all my credit card and everything. You just complete the purchase. Now, as an affiliate, so that's Steve's creator discount link, came from his creator account right off of the course. If I am an affiliate, I can go up here to discount specials. So Steve gets his royalty and he gets the commission on it. But if I, as an affiliate, want to come in here and find the link for Steve's and I want to share it, if I share this now, Steve's going to get his royalty, but I am going to get the commission. Anybody who uses the affiliate discount link that I share, it looks the same, but I then will get the commission. Steve will get his royalty. So affiliates can share those. So you click here to the discount specials. As an affiliate, you share any of these. Be on your replicated site. You can be logged in or not, but just be on your replicated site so it grabs your affiliate link. I can go share any of these and I get the commission. The creator gets the royalty. So you guys, it's really, really cool. Absolutely cool. And it only shows here active discounts. So you don't have to worry about one being, the date's gone or something, or there's been too many used. It'll actually work right here. So it's very cool. Yeah. Our tech team came up with this, guys. Our tech team they're amazing.
Two thumbs up.
You guys saw my presentation tonight from our first website to what we have today. It's amazing. My dream has come true. My dream has come true. That's all I can say. That's what.
Don't wake up.
Yeah. No, I am awake and I'm living it. All right. Any other questions or anything? Steve, I want to say thank you so much for coming on tonight. Steve was one of our early creators. Steve and I spent a lot of time together onboarding courses and working through stuff. And, he was one of our pioneers and we appreciate that. He helped us really kind of look at the platform and through trial and error, we made things a lot better. And I go through the onboard process now, Steve, and I'm like, wow, it's really morphed. So, and stay tuned, Steve. I don't know if you've heard, but we have a prototype up of embedding AI tools right into the course onboarding. Yes, we're embedding the AI tools right into the course onboarding. So that's to be coming. Don't have a date, but it will be coming soon. It's a great discovery. Yes. All right. Well, if there's no other questions, I will let everybody get back to their night. Thank you, Steve, so much again.
Thank you so much, everybody, for sitting through it.
Wonderful. All right. Good night, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you so much.